Oh shit, they got Tasha.
ALLSTAR. Welcome everybody. Yep. Detention at the school cause I never followed rules. Was a good kid at home so my mama was confused. I just wanted to choose trying to
Welcome to a very special edition of 2K TV. It's our 7th season finale, and that means it's time to celebrate you, the 2K community, with our annual 2K TV award show brought
Who we are? Who we are?
We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us, and from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. Taking a look at Orlando, they ascend up the lists to number 3 with some spirited play.
And when you look at Portland, they know what they're capable of. They have the talent to be a much better team than they've shown, but the execution has got to improve.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Jerry Stackhouse is out there at West. Then there's Duncan. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Mike in him at center, locking down the middle. And for Portland, some of the best of the game go at it here tonight. Chris, what an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
Kevin, there are some all-time greats playing at the guard spots these days. It will be a fun matchup to watch.
And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Fires the
Already? But they damn.
And now Orlando on the break. Antetokounmpo running. That one's not going to go. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they have...
Oh, he delivers!
I cannot believe that. So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
To the paint and finished off by Yao.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Duncan. Antetokounmpo looking it over. West outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. They'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And you've got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
Now trying to get open. Here's Simmons, and he banks in the lane.
I like how hard he crashes the glass. Simmons knows he has the size and timing to keep possessions alive.
Giannis with it, outguarded by Simmons. That one falls.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Defended by West. West with the... steal. And now in transition to strikeouts. Here we go. Yes, for the wide open look. Drops one in from the wing.
I mean, that's what I call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
Inside, tries it from 9. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Steve Clifford gave me a few minutes before the game. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring.
That's crazy.
They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game.
It'll take tremendous energy and focus any day, but they can stay locked in. They give themselves a good chance to get the win.
4 on the shot clock. Bryant waits for 2. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. It's all knotted up.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Pass to Mikan. Rebound by Yao.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Out to the right wing. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Picked his pocket.
Come on.
West with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. Out to the right wing. Stackhouse. And no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
It makes sense. I mean, when you look at where they both finished, there's a reason one team was in the playoffs and the other one was on vacation.
West passes to Stackhouse. Drains the three-pointer. Stackhouse has got 5.
Yeah, with Stackhouse's ability to attack the rim, that three-point shot is going to usually be there for him. You defend him too close on the perimeter, and you're risking a blow-by.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He has 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Right wing, and here's West for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
Out to the wing. Puts it up. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Left side, Antetokounmpo. He kicks it to Stackhouse. Here's Duncan. And Orlando again with the bucket.
You got to honor Duncan from the mid-range. When he's got space to shoot, he does not hesitate.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And Kevin, the media as well.
Right.
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, and every team is a national team because every game's televised, it's starting to happen more in some of those smaller markets as well. It's just the harsh reality of pro sports.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
This place is going crazy. Jordan with 2 seconds to go. The score at the buzzer. Oh, spectacular. There's Jordan with 3. Yes.
Morning, Michael Jordan woke up with flu-like symptoms. This is the matchup that everybody's been waiting to see.
Jordan is wide. Fires.
I'm walking in the air.
Booker with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Knicks in New York. West is checked in for Orlando. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Quarter number 2, we're about a minute in. He's covered by Bosch. Kicks it out to Booker. Just trying to shoot. The shot goes down to get this game back to even. Booker's got 7.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
On the court for Orlando, you got Parrish. West is out there with Jerry Stackhouse. Then there's Chris Bosch. And it's Jones in at the 3 spot. Here's Stackhouse. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
So they take the lead. Marion's got the lead up to 2 now for the Trailblazers.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's West. D right on him. That's to Stackhouse. Back to West. Orlando needs to get off the shot. And Bosch gets it to go on the assist by Pierce. Bosch has got it all tied up now for Orlando.
And Bosch has a beautiful stroke from the mid-range. Once you give him room to shoot, he doesn't hesitate.
The pass to Gobert. From 10 feet out, it doesn't go for him. The Magic go the other way with it. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. Back to Stojakovic. Hands it from downtown. He's got 10.
And how about that quick fire away from Stojakovic? Just a tremendous shooter that he has to get up on him, even as the pass is coming his way.
Parrish, the pass to West. The steal. And now Portland on the break. To the inside. A nice shot by Booker. And it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lando's got nothing but service from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Stackhouse. Defended by Booker. The Magic again can't hit.
He found open space from mid-range, just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Such a wide open look. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And Stackhouse kicks to Bosch. They need this. No good from Stackhouse. Portland leading by 8. 1-on-1 fast break. And here is Marion. Trailblazers moving the ball around. No good from Booker. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bailey's the long-range jumper.
That's a slip-up by the dude. Make sure they know it. I mean, the one guy you don't want to give an open 3 to.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss going to
Seattle, right? Let's get back to both those cities.
Exactly. Catching up on the changes for Portland. Yao, he's checked in for Gobert. Simmons comes in for Sean Marion. And Kobe is subbed in for Peja Stojakovic. A baseline shade. And he overshot that one, missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Portland again, missing.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Count it. Now just a 3-point Portland lead.
And so in control of the game. West keeping the defense off balance with that pass.
The dish to Simmons. Over West. No good off the back of the rim. Orlando's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Jones looking for an opening. And it's Orlando with another. Portland's gone for the 3-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Left side, Kobe. Here's the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's West. He's got 8. Passes it to Jones. That ball, nice feed that time from Jerry West. West has got his 4th assist in this one. Portland trailing here. Booker outside. Kicks it to Bryant. Off the run. That's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. Their great outside shooting really fueling this run. can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Down low, they double him with West. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. 6 points for him.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on the road.
Top of the key. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Simmons got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held it down as a team. I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come from him.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Jones, and it's Harper in for West. On defense, Portland, they trail by 1. I can pass it to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Mikan. Just 5 on the clock. Harper against Yao. Pass to Stackhouse. To the middle. Second chance effort. Mikan's shot is good. Mikan's got his first points of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
1:46 left in the first half. On deep. The long distance squeeze him. 13 points in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence.
That's right.
Higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go work.
Second chance shot. It's deflected.
I blocked him. I blocked Giannis. Go, Tyro!
And up the court from the Magic on the break. Here's Antetokounmpo, and that comes off the assist by Duncan. Antetokounmpo's got 9.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
He's guarded by Harper. To the inside. It's stolen by Duncan. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Harper pushes to Antetokounmpo. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
The Magic have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Free throw good. Giannis.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
And there's the pass to Kobe. Sinks the three-pointer.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Orlando's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Back to Harper. That's tipped. Antetokounmpo
Yeah, come on, bro. Y'all letting him get these balls back.
Outside Harper. And it's Portland with the rebound. Yow's got 4 rebounds now tonight to the right side. Get the tip, and Simmons is right there.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. From deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points. They made a nice move in the second quarter, and now we've got a tie ball game at the half. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers would play?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box out, battling for position, they own the offensive glass.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Orlando.
Well, I love the way they're pushing the tempo, beating the defense down the floor, filling lanes, finishing with authority, Ernie, getting to the rim and finishing hard.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What can you say? Eddie Jones, an impressive effort here today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And here's West for 3. Good. And Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. And for the Magic, Antetokounmpo out there with Duncan. Then there's West. Then it's Jerry Stackhouse, and it's Mike in at the 5. Shoots. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. There's West. Duncan trying to break loose. West gets the bucket. West has got 5 points now this quarter.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Why didn't he just drive it?
Position to grab the rebound, gets underneath, boxes out, and pulls it down.
And here's West in the arc. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Defended by West. And it's good. 2 points. He's got 11.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Magic. 6-point lead. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Can pass it to West. 6 to shoot. Reverses. And Duncan with the layup. Duncan's got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
That makes him 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
Outside Bryant. Wide open shot is on the money. Kobe's got 5 now.
Yeah, and you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
It's West with the drive. Yep, that one goes in there.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you
competition or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind, Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
For Orlando, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Chris Bosh is checked in for the Magic.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
Bosh against Kobe. Pulls up, high post, and again it's Portland converted. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And Portland making a change here. Booker's check. He's started by Hooker, and he goes in for the jump.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Taken away. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Mike tipped back in for 2.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
On the wing, Stojakovic. And another 3 for Portland.
The D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
Inside, here's Stackhouse. A beautiful reverse layup. Stackhouse has got 12 points in the game.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Trailblazers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First one falls for. Both good from the line that time.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
36 seconds left to play in the third. Stackhouse, good.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
From outside, off the mark. Orlando leading by 10. Now Stackhouse, 14 points for him. Harper's shot's good.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
And so it's the Orlando Magic enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's take a chance to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a complete understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
All right.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Down low. And he lays it straight in. 20 points for
for both teams, the offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Duncan is out there with Kumbo, and it's Jerry Stackhouse, and there's Harper, and it's Mikan in a push-up position, and it's Stojakovic missing. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Stackhouse.
And Harper brings a lot of physicality to the table. Also solid at cutting the D apart.
He need to drive it.
To the paint. Oh, that's blocked.
Yeah.
Stojakovic against Giannis. Stackhouse. Stackhouse has got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
He's guarded by Harper. And Carter in with the slam.
And Marion finishes with strength there, demonstrating how athletic he is with that dunking ability.
Outside Harper. Here's the tip drop. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. And Simmons is checked in for Peja Stojakovic.
Has such great command of that area of the floor. Mikan puts just as much effort into his offensive rebounding as he does at the other end.
Intercepted.
I hate that they act like they can't throw the ball up higher.
Outguarded by Simmons.
But in a sense, I should already be lobbing it.
Trailblazers trail by 14. Stolen. Come the Magic on the break. Here's Harper. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Yao checked in for Portland. And Harper drops them both.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. He's guarded by Harper. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Yao. He gets that one.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against them and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
To the inside. And Simmons slams it in.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Here's Mikan. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game, and they need to avoid that.
Dishes it to Marion. Inside. Got a hand on it. Another steal. Over to the wing. Front pass Gets the arc.
I don't know why Tyrese would do that shit.
Pulls it in.
He hasn't had anywhere near the same touch he had in the first half. 0 3-pointers in this half compared to 3 in the first.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Stackhouse has got 20 points.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
Antetokounmpo on the double team.
Come on, bro.
And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And Giannis throws it down.
Hey, guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
To the middle. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. West comes in for Ron Harper. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Thank you, David. Booker outside. Defended by West. Feeds to him. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. West outside. And the layup's good off the glass. West has got 4 this quarter.
The obsessive quest for perfection. West truly believes every shot he takes is going in. And I tell you what, on a night like this, he may be right.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Parrish kicks it to West. And he's good on the 3-ball. West has got 32 points in the game.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
The kick out to Bryant. It's stolen by Duncan. Pass break. Here come the Magic. Here's Giannis. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And how about the effort? You did think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Here's Yao. Kicks it out to Booker. A 3 from Bryant. But they'll get another chance.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard, gets them another possession, and allows them to run even more clock.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Antetokounmpo on the double team. Up again. Here's Simmons. And the rejection by Parrish. Now here's West. Pass to Stackhouse. And here's Duncan. And the basket is good. That's now 8 points for Duncan.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
On the wing, Kobe. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Clock at 6. Here's Stackhouse. And it's off from 3-point range. And when rookies come in, there's a lot to learn, especially managing money. And Chris, the league is trying to help players manage those large salaries.
Well, players have great resources now that are available to them, and so it's great that the league has lended a hand and said, hey, if you need help, don't be afraid to reach out.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Free throw good, Duncan. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
never take flight. Master of deception, smiling in my face. Jigsaw conclusion, so real that it's fake. I